You got time?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Very good.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. We're going to call this meeting of our Board of Commissioners to session. We will now do our Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Gentry.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It is our practice now to have a moment of silence. Thank you. Gentlemen, you have the agenda in front of you. Since you've looked it over, do I have a motion to approve said agenda?
I make a motion.
Second.
All in favor? Agenda is approved. Gentlemen, item number 2 is approve our January 6th, 2019 minutes, January 14th, regular, and the January 28th special minutes. Having those in your package electronically, and a chance to go over them, do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? This brings us now to our session of public comment. We know there are several items tonight that may be of interest to you. If there is an opinion on one side or the other and you're together, if you want to have that person come and spend that 3 minutes, that is fine. We would like to hear from as many people as possible. Our first one is Cindy Harmon.
Remember, it's 3 minutes.
Good morning, Miss. Good afternoon, Miss
Mandy will
Harmon.
be bringing.
We got a
the,
time- who's-
timer? Mandy.
You have a time? Okay.
Okay, tell me when to, okay, where's the batteries? No joke, if they're gone. Do you need batteries? I have some in mine.
No, I think it takes a special battery, probably. Who's?
Well, it doesn't.
Who do we
It's
have in the
kinda
back?
got the 3 little. I speak loud, so.
Well, yeah, but it won't go out on
It won't go
the
out
stream.
online.
It-
It just-
Hang tight a
Yeah.
second. Hang tight a second.
Yeah, IT will be down.
Technical difficulties, just a minute. Hang on just a second. We're good.
Sorry, there's a delay, and it took me a minute.
You
to
did
figure
that on
it
purpose because it was me, right?
Absolutely not, Miss Harmon. We're glad to have you here.
I got the battery.
You have the battery, I know it was you. I'm not beating you up tonight.
No violence.
Okay, that one's on. All right, just tell me when.
Just do a test on it, Cindy, if you don't mind.
Testing, testing,
I ain't hearing it.
testing. No?
I can hear her back here.
Can you hear me? You can hear me?
Right, I mean, we can, I know that everybody in the room can hear, but
But
if
streaming.
the microphone's not working, the live stream won't work, so, or they won't be able to hear.
It'll pick her up.
Give her your
Right,
man.
you're not
Okay.
taking my minutes from me.
All right, very good.
No, ma'am. No, no. I'm a very nice person. You know
Within
that.
5 seconds.
You're good.
You're good? Thanks,
Okay.
brother.
Tell me when to start.
When you start talking, your 3 minutes will start.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. It is refreshing to see so many residents of Madison County here tonight standing up for their Second Amendment rights. Mr. Wechtel, I commend you for your resolution this evening. Speaking of rights, I'm here tonight to speak about 2 deputies who had their rights violated by the Madison County Sheriff's Department. On Thursday, January 30th, an unidentified black man came into the Madison County Courthouse holding a camera with true intent to create a situation of confrontation of law enforcement, overseeing the security of our courthouse. The unidentified individual calls himself an auditor. Critics, including domestic terrorism experts, say the tactics are intimidating, sometimes downright scary, and that auditors seem intent on inciting authorities. And they fear that it's just a matter of time before one of the encounters turns violent. After harassing courthouse employees, the individual goes to the Sheriff's Department and fills out an unsigned complaint, signing only News Now, South Carolina. The name is not registered at the South Carolina, North Carolina Secretary of State's office. I called all 46 counties in South Carolina, and no one had a business registered by this name. Immediately, Coy Phillips, by the direction of Buddy Harwood and Michael Garrison, a county commissioner candidate, who, by the way, is for Sanctuary County, but not for gun rights, only for illegal aliens, Phillips ran to the assistant district attorney and tried but failed to get the DA's office to work in liaison with the SBI to press charges against Jim Cruzan, a Navy vet, a man with 40 years of law enforcement service. Never once did Phillips, Harwood, or Garrison reach out to the deputies directly. They were fired. And even though this is a right-to-work state, firing law enforcement personnel because of an unsigned complaint sets up one of the largest employment lawsuits ever seen in this county. The anarchist was here 30 days ago at the Madison County Sheriff's Department prior to the courthouse harassment. He was taking pictures of vehicles and the perimeter. Why did Harwood not inform the county? There have been numerous complaints from employees of derogatory, misogynistic comments by the sheriff to male and female employees. Are the juveniles being protected at the sheriff's department? Just a few days ago, a fight broke out between two juveniles. This went on for 2 minutes, unmonitored because the detention officer assigned was watching a video somewhere else in the building. I requested public records from you. You did not cover up for the sheriff's department when these three same men were illegally wiretapping the county offices in 2015 and 2016. So I expect you to produce those records in a timely manner. Buddy Harwood, Coy Phillips, and Michael Garrison are militarizing the law enforcement system in our county and have violated the public trust. 2 more deputies resign today. They are putting our county in legal monetary jeopardy. It is time for them to resign. I ask tonight that Buddy Harwood, Coy Phillips, Michael Garrison resign from the Madison County Sheriff's Department. Thank you. I told you I had it down.
You did.
You did.
Our next speaker is Jim Cruzan. Evening, Jim.
Good evening. How are you? Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak. I'm here because of the events that took place on January 30th at the Madison County Courthouse. I won't go into detail. You've all seen the video by now. My job was to protect the employees and the public doing business at the courthouse. I did my job. Yes, I used foul language. That is between me, God, and my wife. I was told by Coy Phillips I was fired because of foul language and the allegations made by the individual in an unsigned complaint. There is irrefutable evidence on the video that no assault occurred and this person's rights were not violated. What you don't see, he had a GoPro camera on his head and a video of his cell phone come right through the metal detector. It went off. I had never seen him before, had no idea who he was or a threat or not. He was wearing a pistol holster on his side. I'm going to say thank you to this unnamed individual, Buddy Harwood, and Coy Phillips. Their actions have made my decision to expose this incompetent sheriff's office that we have. I'm thankful and humbled by the outpouring of support my wife and I have received. We have true friends. Buddy Harwood told me he had some commissioners in his pocket, and that if he could get one more elected, he'd control the board. A county sheriff is not elected to run the county, not elected to harass the people, the employees, or especially the county manager. It is demeaning to this board to have Harwood state he has 2 commissioners, and after this upcoming election we'll have 3, and they can control the board. If this is allowed in Madison County, the people are being defrauded of fair and equal representation. And intentionally, from what I have learned in the last few days, I was set up. This man was asked to come here and intentionally provoke me into a confrontation by attempting to disrupt court and proceedings and court personnel. I didn't allow this to happen. I never will. I've spent the majority of my life in the service of the country and the counties and the fellow citizens. I will continue to do so because we live in the greatest country on earth, and all of us should feel compelled to protect her. and I support the Second Amendment. Oh, excuse me.
Austin Edwards. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I want to start by thanking each of y'all for hearing not just me, but all of us, and to say that I'm not here representing any business or political party. Even though I do represent the clear majority, I am here representing we the people, which is every single citizen in this county, on not just a very important issue that each of us care deeply about, but the encroachment of our guaranteed constitutional rights. With that being said, it is a shame that this conversation is even happening. But the powers in faraway places, elected from places that have no clue what life is like in Madison County, think they know what's best for us and think they know which rights are best for us. I'm here to ask you to stand up with us to those powers in Raleigh and Washington and tell them that Madison County will not give up any of our constitutional rights, and the rights of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, now or ever. I have with me copies of a petition that has been circulated around this county and online that I'll be happy to share. These 1,500 plus signatures on this petition are the people as we as a group represent. These are normal, everyday people, Democrat, Republican, independent, and unaffiliated, all united to protect our constitutional rights. And we the people still hold all the power. We the people united are the most powerful weapon this country has. So, to keep this short and sweet, we ask each of you to stand with us and declare Madison County a Second Amendment sanctuary and send a message to Raleigh and Washington that we will not give up our rights without a fight. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Yes, sir.